Banzai Pipeline at Whale's Tail Water Park is the best water slide in New England. This Whitewater West Boomerango features a steep drop, a thrilling half-pipe, and a surprising airtime hill, which is why I think it's the premier water slide at both this Lincoln, New Hampshire water park and the region. Banzai Pipeline is located in the northernmost edge of Whale's Tail. Like almost every water slide at this park, Banzai Pipeline features a light blue paint scheme and royal blue rafts. The owners of this park really like the color blue apparently. Even on a hot summer Saturday, lines for Banzai Pipeline usually aren't too bad. The park only has enough rafts to support maybe a 10 to 15 minute wait on the tower, and in my experience, you can usually find a raft waiting for you at the bottom on most days. If not, you may have to wait in a small line to get one. This water slide has a strict rule where you can only ride in pairs. This does make the slide problematic if you come as a single rider, but you do have two options. First, you can try to find an odd party. If you fail to find one, I have seen the park allow single riders to wait through the duration of the queue line, and then the park will allow someone else who previously rode to run back up the tower and ride with them. Second, you can sometimes find an off-duty lifeguard to ride with. I had no luck finding another guest to ride with in my first visit to Whale's Tail, so the park called a lifeguard to ride with me. I don't know if that lifeguard was on break or not, but I hope he enjoyed his ride as much as me. Just note that the parties must weigh between 100 and 400 pounds, but I don't actually recall the park weighing any groups at the top, and that'll come into play later. The slide begins with a slow twisting section in near total darkness. It's not particularly thrilling, but it does build suspense before the big drop, and it gives you a little head of steam into that drop. Once you emerge in the daylight, you are greeted by the shockingly steep drop, for a water slide at least. It is quite thrilling, and I usually get a tiny pop of airtime in this drop, but it's just the appetizer for what comes later. You then zip up the wall, and this is a really freaky visual. Unlike most half-pipe slides or wall slides, Banzai Pipeline has no bumper or barrier atop this wall. The laws of physics prevent you from flying off the edge, but it is still a scary sight that'll mess with your mind. Accompanying these sights is a delightful weightlessness sensation as you fall back towards the ground. Now this is where the slide can get really crazy. You then approach a small bunny hill, and because of how the prior wall angles you, your raft will often be rotating as you approach and traverse the bunny hill. So not only is this element disorienting, but it gives an abrupt and surprising pop of airtime. You can really see how I get bounced off the raft in my POV. Off-ride, this hill may look slow and uneventful, but trust me, that airtime pop is very satisfying. Most groups will then gracefully skim across the water and come to a stop, but I did see one or two groups that appear to be near or above the weight limit rocket across the entire splashdown pool and even hit the edge of the pool. I suspect this is one of the main reasons the weight limit is in place. So what would I rate the Banzai Pipeline? I would give this water slide a perfect 10 out of 10. This is not only my favorite water slide in all of New England, but it's a fantastic water slide overall. The three main elements, that big drop, the big wall, and the bunny hill, are three excellent moments for a water slide that deliver negative Gs, and I always come off this slide laughing. Compared to the other half-pipe style slides out there, this one has a few advantages. This is the best Whitewater West Boomerango I have personally ridden because the twisting section at the start builds up more speed into the main section of the ride. That's one of the same reasons I prefer this to the Water Fun Products half-pipe slides. I also find the weightlessness on the wall to be more pronounced in this version compared to the other walled water slides out there, and the airtime pop in that final bunny hill is just gravy. So those are my thoughts on the Banzai Pipeline at the Whale's Tail Water Park. What are your thoughts on this water slide? Have you ridden this? Or have you ridden a Whitewater West Boomerango elsewhere? I would love to hear your thoughts about this water slide down in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, I'd appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you considered subscribing because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.